Capricorn, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to this reading. Let us connect, Capricorn, with the energies available through this reading. For that, I'm going to start with a message or sign from your guides. Let us see exactly what your guides have to share with you today, Capricorn. Well, they are telling us that this is a very specific moment for you to live with the kind of rebellion that this situation truly requires, the kind that this present moment demands of you. It is time to stop doubting and start fully believing in yourself, because you deserve to trust your own inner power and the path that you are currently carving out for your life. And believe in yourself, basically, and believe in the universe, which is somehow working in your favor so that today you can flourish or modify or mutate some kind of situation or thought or belief or reality or relationship. Number 23 is a number that accompanies you at this moment. You can look for that numerological meaning. It tells me. This card has come out for you because you also need more free space and freedom for yourself. So right now, you are being asked in some way to follow the calling of your soul, which has always been a calling toward the path of true freedom. From now on, do not ignore that call, because in some way you are needing to connect with it. So living with that rebelliousness also has to do with reclaiming your freedom in the face of a certain situation, doesn't it? It is time to embrace that path once again, because inside all of us, a rebellious heart always beats. So we must go back to recovering that good rebellion, that good energy of Capricorn. Let us see what the cards tell us through the message of the angels. You already know, Capri, that these are generalized readings. If you want to address your particular case, your specific case, you can have a personal consultation with me, and you do that through the website. There, what you do is choose the reading of your preference. You always have the website address here, and you have a pinned comment on your sign. Impressive. 3 of Cups, the Hanged Man card, and the 5 of Swords card. There is the rebellion, because sometimes the 5 of Swords card is a card that makes us ask if it is necessary to continue fighting that battle. At what cost? Am I not losing my essence, my energy, my time here? That rebellion, that certain characteristic of mine, Capricorn. Now, the 5 of Swords appears. What a fascinating coincidence that the very situation you are currently navigating requires the presence of Archangel Michael. It is speaking to us, clearly signaling that the moment has arrived for you to shift your perspective and begin acting in a completely different way. You must embrace this change, as it is the key to finally moving past these current challenges. You really free yourself. You also free yourself from the attachment to the outcome of the situation. And there you manifest that freedom or that rebellion, that expression, and you step away. Because do you know what happens? I think this also leads you to realize that this situation must be seen with other eyes, Capricorn, because the Hanged Man card is there. It must be seen with other eyes. It is necessary to have other perspectives regarding that. It is necessary to look at things from another angle and know and understand that. Even so, this perhaps you are not liking very much how it is unfolding because it does not benefit you that way, but that there is a better way to do it, right? And that is where we might find another way, where we might start understanding these situations from a different place. That is why the Hanged Man sometimes points out or signals to us that it is a good time to dare to be different, to do something that shows your rebellion, to do something that could be understood as Capricorn, demonstrating that rebellion there. Because I am transforming myself, I feel that I have to transform myself because this is a challenging period for my life. It is a moment where I feel a certain discomfort, so I am going to demonstrate a certain rebellion. Although I have to show myself to be patient, it is a moment where I am going to have to show myself a little more rebellious in the face of this. Because certainly in that showing yourself to be different or more rebellious, you are going to find a solution. You are going to find a way to understand something here, which is in the 5 of Swords, that I told you that you are going to ask yourself if it is worth continuing to be or participating in this battle. So you are likely asking yourself many things right now that stem from various beliefs, all while you are looking to understand your own deeper personal motivations. Go hand in hand with your behaviors, ideas, relationships, and choices, because you are undergoing some very significant personal reassessments, very significant ones. So I believe that being rebellious can also make sense in that Capricorn at this moment is realizing that he is no longer going to be willing. He is no longer going to consider continuing to sacrifice dreams to help other people fulfill their dreams. And that is why you are stepping out of this situation. It is a moment where you are going to take action, yes, but you will also consider rethinking many things to do them in a different way. And that obviously brings you an excellent result because you have the 3 of Cups. And this card is telling us about a reason to celebrate. Believing that situation obviously makes sense to you, and it is truly going to fill you with a great sense of happiness and joy. This is especially true because if you manage to break free from this situation and find that specific way to turn everything around, your energy will automatically align you with some very positive news. It is all about shifting your perspective, which will bring forth the wonderful transformative outcome you have been waiting for. That comes hand in hand with a context different from this one. That comes hand in hand with other people very different from those who may be here in this situation. You return to recovering lost time with loved ones, with friends that you have not seen for a long time. Good news is coming about important people for you, about some kind of important relationship, but also about what could be the reason that is the reason that makes you celebrate. The news is so good. It is so good for you that it makes you celebrate. So there you understand that this moment was worth it. Like, yes, well, I am going to be different. I am going to show myself rebellious in the face of this. I am not going to stay. I am not going to stay waiting for the situation to defeat me. It really is not worth continuing to bet on that because look at how things appear. An Empress, a Page of Swords, and the Eight of Wands card appear. It is imposing. Your life literally changes. Many things accelerate, and there is a lot of movement. As I tell you, this can come hand in hand with news, an important call that you were waiting for or that catches you by surprise, or it is a flood of situations that happen simultaneously and unexpectedly. That makes you literally be able to accommodate situations, receive very interesting and very timely opportunities in this new reality, where you can show that originality, a place where you can genuinely showcase that sense of rebellion, but channeled through an intention of progress, real enthusiasm, and deep passion regarding that path, while at the same time ensuring that your ideas remain crystal clear, focused, and perfectly aligned with the goals you are now working to achieve. Because there are no more confusions, you are choosing a different direction where you are having an advantage now in the face of all this. So here again, the news speaks, news that brings truth in this case, that clarifies misunderstandings, and that generates that you also get out of doubt. If you weren't absolutely convinced that leaving this situation was the right thing for you, a Page of Swords appears to confirm it. It tells you, yes, you did the right thing. It is a good thing you got out of there, because otherwise you would never have reached this Empress energy, which is truly impressive, isn't it? So if you had chosen a situation where you had bet on certain issues that have to do with tangible results, with results of development, with results of economic gains, right? And had not been given to you. Moving, doing it differently, staying rebellious leads you to wealth, leads you to structure, and leads you to a foundation and leads you to a place, to a situation, or to a totally different spectrum because it is extremely fertile. Then the Empress speaks to you saying, this is the pivotal moment where you finally connect with your true reality. It is the time where you are going to actively manifest that reality of your own choosing. And it is a path where, in a very profound way, the Hanged Man has already prepared your spirit for this journey. You are now ready to embrace the abundance and the creative power that you have been carefully cultivating throughout this entire process. Because here in the Empress card, you surely see reality differently. You see abundance, you see creation, you see beauty. You are also giving yourself a very important place as a person. Because remember that here in the Hanged Man, one feels that one does nothing for oneself, that one does for the others. So here the Empress tells you, no, everything you have given for the other returns to you multiplied. It represents a moment where everything is shown to you in front of you. Everything has an aspect for you visible and tangible. And for you, it is beautiful. For you, it is beautiful to give yourself and to share yourself and to receive because you are experiencing a totally different reality. A moment is arriving for you where, thanks to everything you are doing, you are going to begin to feel fulfilled and satisfied with your life and your path. You are receiving abundance. Yes, you certainly are, but you also take joy in sharing all the resources you need. They are arriving in your life, they arrive in a secure way, and they are here to stay. They stay because the Empress ensures that abundance remains. She gives you the possibility to create something. To believe in yourself and create something. This speaks to me of a moment where you also sense that you are on the verge of finding the genuine possibility to share all of your unique talents and your hidden capabilities with the world, truly allowing yourself to step into that light and offer what you have to those around you now. Since you are giving so much of yourself to the outside world, you can also see how other people are taking advantage of that, because the Three of Cups is present here for you today. So it is also being celebrated, and your wealth that sprouts from what could be an invention of yours is being shared. So it may be that you have a benefit for an achievement of a creative nature. It may be that they are also connecting you with what is the love of another person that makes you feel alive, that makes you feel energetic, and it puts you and connects you with happiness. Birth of something very interesting for you all is approaching after a moment of blockage of scarcity or of self-postponement, as the Hangman told you. So get yourself ready because things for you are turning into something very truly and deeply interesting. Let us take a moment now to see what this powerful, uplifting thought has to share with your heart today. I am fully capable of leaving the entire past behind me, and I choose to release and forgive every single person who has been a part of my journey along the way. I free myself from the wounds of the past, and I also free those who are part of my life. They are free, just as I am, to advance toward new and glorious experiences. And this stems from the situation that you are obviously leaving in the past to open up what is celebration, abundance, and bliss. And obviously connecting with love, self-love, and personal strengthening. And above all, the material support that you are beginning to have once again as you develop your own capabilities and talents, because you have the right to do so. Your reading is impressive. Capricorn, let us connect and decree for this to happen.